Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Alicia and I'm back with another DIY video, or you could say a tutorial. This was supposed to be a really quick 6-7 minute video. It ended up being a little bit longer because I actually ended up printing out the favors and just assembling it on camera, which I wasn't going to do before. My teacher's favorite teacher, I'm sorry, my daughter's favorite teacher his name is Coach Watson, so she wanted to give him like a little treat for Valentine's Day. So I came up with these favor ideas and I actually put them available for sale on the website. They're printable templates and you can edit them using PicMonkey, Canva, Microsoft Word, or you don't have to edit them at all, to be honest with you. You can just print them as is on the website once you purchase, and you can just go ahead and use like a marker, a Sharpie, and just write your teacher's name on the banner, chips, drink, and all of that. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. But I am gonna do a small piece of how you can add your teacher's name by using Canva. I know I always use PicMonkey. I'm going to use Canva this time. So everything came out nice. I didn't do the banner in this video. I'm going to do it on a separate video because I didn't want this video to end up being a half hour long. So like always, if you want the templates, head over to my website at creativecraftingllc.com. I'm actually doing a giveaway on the templates. I'm going to tell you guys how to enter the giveaway by the ending of this video. So definitely go ahead and stay tuned to the end so you can get some free templates, okay? So I went ahead and added it to a classroom or teacher appreciation section on my shop. So right here, the first one is the teacher book card, which is like a greeting card. Then we have the editable banner. I have it in all yellow and then I have it multicolored. And then right here is the chip bag. And then we also have our water bottle labels. We have our gift bag labels. We have chocolate bar covers, and then we have chocolate bar purses, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and do the chips, the water, and the chocolate bar in this video, okay? And then like I said, I'll put up a part 2 where I'll do the banner in a separate video. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the chip bag so you guys can see how it looks. So when you purchase it, when you download it, it comes, of course, without my logo watermark on it. And you see how it has lines, like notebook lines on the chip bag? You don't have to edit it online and add the teacher's name, using a editing software. You can just print it as is and just add their name with a marker. I'm going to show you guys how to edit this using Canva. So once I get to Canva, I'll go to where it says import. I'm sorry if I'm going too fast. You guys can probably rewind it so you can see. But I go to import, then I'm going to go ahead and import the file of the chip bag. And then I'm going to put use in a new design. And then that's going to open up, or no, not yet. We have to pick our paper size. For this, we want to do 11 by 8.5 inch. So I'm going to type 11. And then where it says flyer landscape, that's what we want to use to do this design, okay? That's going to open up to the design being 11 by 8.5 inch, which is what we want our chip bag size to be once it's printed, okay? We basically wanted to take up a whole sheet of paper, if that makes sense. So once it opens up, I'm just going to show you guys how simple it is to add text to the lines or the notebook piece of the front of the chip bag, okay? So once it opens up, I'm going to go ahead to where it says text, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a random teacher's name. I'm going to go ahead and put like Miss Monica. I'll put like Miss Lopez. I'll use Miss Lopez. So I went ahead to text. I hit add a text box. Then I'm going to go ahead and choose the kind of font that I want. I want it to look almost like a child wrote it. So I'm going to choose, like, I'm going to the handwriting section and choose like a handwritten looking font that would be reminiscent to what a child's handwriting would be. And it's called Canva Student Font. So I went ahead and I clicked that, and I'm going to put Mrs. first. Then I'm going to add another text box, and I'm going to put Lopez. So I'm going to go ahead and put Miss in this box. Then we're going to go ahead and I'm sorry, I was checking my phone. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to go ahead and put Miss, and then I'm going to go ahead and change the color of that. And I'm going to make it pink. Since it's for V-Day, we'll just go ahead and do pink. If it's a man, you can put blue, whatever color you want to put, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go ahead and change the color of this to a pink. And then I'm going to add a outline and a shadow around this to make it stand out on the chip bag, okay? Just like what we will do in PicMonkey or Microsoft Word. So I went into effects after that, and I went ahead and added a shadow to this. And I added a outline. I'm going to make the outline color black just to make it stand out even more. But of course, you can choose whatever color you want to choose, and you can also change the thickness of the outline as well. Okay, so yeah, so that's how the misses look, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact thing again for Lopez. Okay, so our teacher's name is going to be Mrs. Lopez, okay, or Ms. Lopez, however however you pronounce the MRS. So once we go ahead and we do Lopez, that's going to be the end. That's going to be the basically the end of it. That's how simple it is to add a text to this using Canva. But like I said, you don't have to add a text. You can download this from the website and print it as is, and you can use a Sharpie marker or any kind of marker and add the teacher's name to the lines on the printables. Okay. I like to do the handwritten because I feel like it's more of a personal touch. So rather than using a Canva or any type of editing software to add teacher's name, I'd rather print it and have my child spell their name. Like have my child write the teacher's name because it's a more personal touch, especially when you have the smaller kids like elementary school. It's really cute to see them give a gift with their handwriting on the gift. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish Lopez and then we're gonna go ahead and download that. And I'm gonna show you guys printing preferences that's best to use when you're printing these chip bags, okay? Because a lot of people reach out to me and ask me, how do I print this? Because sometimes they might print it wrong and it might come out too small or it might come out, like some of the image might be cut off. But I'm going to show you guys the printing preferences that you use when you're printing your chip bag. Now that I'm finished with that, I'm going to show you guys how it look. And then we're going to go to the top over to where it says share and we're going to download that. And I'm going to show you guys how I print it, okay? Now, when I print it, I'm going to be printing it the original way without any text added to it as far as the Mrs. Lopez because I went ahead and used a marker to add the teacher's name or the coach's name to all of the treats, okay? So I went ahead and clicked on share and we're going to go ahead and click download. I'm going to download this in PNG format and they give you options if you want to remove the background, if you want it to be transparent. You don't need to do any of that. You could just go ahead and download it in PNG. Do not remove any background. Just go ahead and click download. And then we're going to go ahead and open up to the printer so I can show you guys how, you should print, how you should set your printer settings to print this chip bag. Okay. So yeah, so this is how it looks pulled up on the screen. Very nice, very colorful. I like how the Mrs. Lopez look. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on print. And then once that pulls up, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean about how you need to print this, okay? And you have to print this from a borderless printer. If you don't have a borderless printer, it's gonna cut off some of the chip bag. So it needs to be a borderless printer, okay? So now we're gonna go, you see where it says landscape and portrait? So I'm showing you guys how it looks in portrait. We don't want this. Make sure your printer setting is set to landscape. Every printer should give you that option to do portrait or landscape. So you need to make sure it's printing this chip bag in landscape. Then you can go down to where it says full page or fit to page or 8 by 10. Okay, we want to do full page, always full page. You see how 8 by 10 it looks smaller and you have some white left around? We don't want that. We want full page. Now, when you're printing from a borderless printer, it's going to look like that with the white edges around it. So that's why you have to print with a borderless printer, okay? So now I'm going to just go ahead and print the one for my daughter and show you guys how it looked. And I printed these. I'm telling you guys not to use borderless printer. And I printed this using my my border printer. So basically I have three different printers and I'm telling you guys to make sure you're using a borderless printer, but I printed it from my printer that's not borderless, which does not make any sense. I'm sorry. So sorry. But this is how it looked up close. My camera is not the greatest, so bear with me. But this is how it looks after I printed it. Now, if I had printed it from my correct printer, which is borderless, we wouldn't have that white edge on the side, okay? The whole thing would have been the way that it is when I showed you guys the up close image, okay? So printing it on my printer that's not borderless, it left the white edge on the side and it also took off some of the yellow at the top, okay? So we don't want that. So make sure, like I said, that you are printing these from borderless printers, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and just assemble this. I wasn't going to do any assembly on camera, but I'm just going to might as well go ahead because I was making these for my daughter's teacher. So might as well just go ahead and put it together on camera. So here is our chocolate bag, chocolate wrapper cover, okay? Very cute. Everything is all the same design. Then we also have our cards, okay? So the cards come with a front image and a inside image, okay? So all you'll do is you'll print the front image and then you turn the paper around and then run it back to the printer and you'll print the inside image. But you need to know what direction your printer prints in. Most printers print the images upside down, okay? I'm going to do a separate video showing you guys how to print double-sided images correctly, but there are videos on YouTube teaching you how to do that. So here's our water bottle label. Ignore the other labels that's on there because I'm doing other Valentine's Day gifts as well. I'll probably try to film those as well if I have enough time and add those to and make videos and add them to the YouTube channel as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out the first one that goes with our teacher favors, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut those out and write his name on everything and show you guys how I assemble everything. Forgive me for speeding up these clips because I didn't want the video, like I said, to be a half hour long. So I basically have rushed through the process, or I sped up the process of how you do this because it's pretty self-explanatory. It's so super simple, super easy to put together. And I do have other videos showing you guys how to do this or how to assemble the favors step by step. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do our water bottle label, but I'm just showing, I'm using the mini water bottle, but you guys can use a regular size water bottle as well. And here is our Hershey's bar. And make sure that you're using a 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce chocolate bar. And here is our bag of chips, and make sure that you're also using 1 ounce bag of chips. So chips is 1 ounce, Hershey's bar is 1.55, and then you can use any size water bottle for the water bottle labels. So that's it. So yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into the assembly real quick. I also did the gift bag too, to put all his little treats in the gift bag, but I did that off camera. Sometimes I'm so unorganized, to be honest with you. I just make stuff randomly at the drop of a dime, and I'm actually filming this video at night, which I normally do. I always try to plan videos where I can film it in the daytime. It never works out. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and use that Sharpie marker, and we're gonna go ahead and just write Coach Watson on the chips. We're gonna put Coach Watson on the water bottle label. We're going to put Coach Watson on the chocolate bar cover. And then the banner is the one where we put each letter on each banner page. But like I said, I'll show you guys in a separate video of how to do that. And we're going to go ahead and put Coach Watson on our greeting card. Okay. Normally, I would have her do this because this is truly her gift coming from her to her teacher. But she was asleep because, like I said, I did this video at night and she wanted to bring it to him the very next day. So I just went ahead and did it for her. Okay. So after doing that, we're just going to go ahead and assemble everything. I'm not going to talk you guys through the assembly because it's super easy. And I'm probably going to speed it up a little bit. But like I said, I have full videos on how you assemble party favors. So this is super simple, super easy. Oh, let me just let you guys know. The paper that I use to print the water bottle labels are waterproof sticker papers. I'll go ahead and use the kind that I use off of Amazon. I'll go ahead and link that down below for you guys. But all you have to do is go on Amazon or even Google waterproof sticker paper, okay, and you'll be able to find it. But I'll definitely leave the link for the one that I use down below in the description box. And for everything else, I just went ahead and use regular cardstock. You can use photo paper, that glossy photo paper. You can use whatever kind of paper you want. That actually makes the project come out even nicer. But like I said, this was a last minute gift that I threw together for her teacher that she wanted to bring to school. So I just went ahead and used cardstock, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble everything and then come back and show you guys the end result. And also make sure you have your glue gun. You can use a glue gun. You can also use double-sided tape. But for the chips, depending on the thickness of the chips that you're going to be putting inside of the chip bag, I recommend you use a glue gun. But for the chocolate bar, you could definitely use double-sided tape. And also yeah, just for the chocolate bar, you can use that. For the sticker paper is a sticker paper, of course, so you don't need any adhesive. And the banner, you're gonna use string to do the banner, but like I said, I'll do that in a separate video. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and assemble it, and then I'll come back and show you guys the end result. you're doing now. Baby, now we can close. Let's go. Let's not get in a hurry. That's too slow. Go ahead and put that thing in Okay, guys, so now that everything is assembled, this is how it looks. I went ahead and put everything on my sewing table so you guys can see, because with the white background just looks a whole lot better, especially since my camera is not giving. I'm gonna buy a new camera soon, guys. I just have a goal in mind of how much I want to start. I want to get monetized by YouTube before I invest and get a new camera. If that makes sense, everything in due time, everything in moderation. So I definitely want to be making an income from YouTube as well before I put more money into my YouTube. Okay, this is how everything came out. Very cute, very nice. A perfect little DIY gift for your teacher where it don't cost you a bunch of money. You can go to the gas station or to the store and get a few snacks and wrap them and give them to your teacher. So now for the giveaway, all you have to do is comment "Teachers rule the world" in the comment box, in the comment section. I'm going to give away some printables to the first 25 people that comment. I'll probably end up doing more than 25, to be honest with you. But just go ahead and comment "Teachers rule the world," and then go ahead and follow me on Instagram. And that's how you enter the giveaway. Okay, I'm going to run it for about 3 days, and then I'll go ahead and I'll end the giveaway. So today is the 8th. We're going to run it until today, until the 12th. Okay, we'll do a couple of days, more than 3. Okay, so if you watched the whole video, thank you guys so much. I'm sorry that the video ended up being longer than what it was supposed to, but like always, guys, stay crafting and God bless.